Hey everybody, it's Mary here and Priscilla, and today we have a very exclusive and very exciting announcement to share with you, and I can't wait to dig in, so let's get right into it. If you have not met Priscilla yet, this is her. She is our associate photographer, and Priscilla has been with us for over a year. Well, is it coming in 2 years now?
Almost 2 years.
Almost.
It'll be 2 years
Yes.
in August, so not quite.
Yes, getting there. But she has been under my wings for quite some time. We met at a fashion show. Hello.
Yep.
And she asked to intern, and then I quickly hired her on, and she's been a videographer for me, but then has been training in the last year to be a photographer. And the exciting announcement is that Priscilla is taking over the MVP branding division. So that means that is now going to be her baby. And I'm relieved because that allows me to be able to focus more on families and boudoir photography, which is really fun for me to do. And it allows me to have the lifestyle that I truly want to have, which is to be able to not sacrifice my soul.
I watched your Instagram on that, your Instagram stories.
And it's true. It allows me to be able to be at home with my kiddos more during the week and be able to still be present. And I think that's the biggest thing as business owners, and those of you who are watching that are business owners can really resonate with that. It's like you get to the point where you're successful and then you can't wear all the hats anymore, and you've got to relinquish some of those hats to other people. And that is precisely what Priscilla has been for me and for this business. And so I'm really excited to just be like, here you go and fly. And that's what this video is all about. So Priscilla, why don't you just kind of give a little, putting her on the spot right now, but just give everybody your background, what you went to school for. I think that's important to know, and a really great marketable thing to have.
So I went to school for, my degree is an associate's in digital media technology. So actually at NWTC, which is local, so it's a 2-year degree, and it covered everything, live broadcasting, video, animation, like green screens, all that type of stuff related to video, and then Photoshop, I took Illustrator, all those types of things, and then also audio, so like podcasting and audio mixing and replacement.
Which has been a huge help, because obviously I do videos myself, but I didn't have all of that technical side. And I remember the first day she came here, she was able to show me how to right click on my mouse, and I was just like, oh my god.
I was like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working?
I'm gonna freeze frame that. No. But really, truly, honestly, she has been such a gift to me. And part of the branding division is for me to be able to extend myself to businesses in our community and beyond, to be able to offer the same thing that Priscilla does for me to you. I want to treat you how I treat myself. And so that's exactly what this is all about. So we have 3 different ways that you can work with Priscilla, really specifically more 2, but we'll talk about that third one, but 2 specific ways, which is photography, so getting branding photos done, things like headshots, us coming to, or her, not me, her coming to your location, taking photos of you doing stuff behind the scenes. Same thing with the video. She can do that too. We've actually created, or she has created, lots of commercials, local commercials that people can use for Facebook and Instagram advertising, short little snippets to be able to do like lots of micro marketing to your audience, which is really, really cool. So video and photography are her 2 main things that she'll be offering in those different avenues. So whether you're needing to have just a refreshment for your website, for some headshots, for social media. And in fact, speaking of social media, we know that how hard it has been to keep things up. And so we've created and designed a special partnership program, specifically limited partnership program, I'm going to add, because she won't be able to take on everybody. But this is a partnership specifically dedicated to those who want to have social media content more frequent sessions, and really have more of a consulting services side. And that's where I will come in a little bit more to be able to help do more of a deep dive, and giving some education in that. So it has a little extra. So 3 different ways: videography, photography, and then photography is our partnership program that we can launch you into as well. So lots of different ways for you to connect and get your business out there. And if you feel this way, if you feel like you just cannot keep up, you've made it this far. Now, this is specifically for businesses who are at that point, or just are smart and did things the right way the first time, or maybe you're launching and you want to do things the right way. I can't say enough how delegation and giving some of these tasks to somebody else will allow you to have more freedom in your schedule as a business owner and entrepreneur, so that way you can be free of that and focus on the things that actually are helpful. Now, content is helpful, but sometimes when you're staying up late when you should be reading a book to your kid and tucking them in at night, it kind of hits home at the heart. So that's what this is all about. So, Priscilla, tell them where your Instagram is.
My Instagram is Prisca_MBP.
Perfect. So you can follow and see her portfolio there. And if you are interested in learning more information, and there's no commitment to have to book, but you can actually book a complimentary consult with Priscilla if you have an idea for a video, or you're thinking, I'd love to have something to be able to get more leads, to be able to get more people to my website. I'm telling you guys, in 2022, mostly everything you're going to see is going to be videography. It's going to be videos. It's already happening. Think TikTok, think Snapchat, think Instagram stories, think Reels. Oh my gosh, it's going to be video. So you can stay on top of it and have somebody come in and help you out with that, which is extremely helpful. So you can't have her as your own, but I will extend her to you for a fee. So that's what this is all about. So by filling out the link, and if you're looking at this, we're sending this video out to our emails, onto our social media accounts. So it might even be in our bio if you're watching on Instagram. If you're watching this on Facebook, the link will be provided in the description box. And if you're getting this in your email, it'll be below. So there's I think that's everywhere we're going to send this video, because we're not just sending it to one place. We're going to make sure we maximize this. But that's the link. All you have to do, fill out your name, your email, just a couple of questions, and what's going to happen is that you'll get a link after that to click and book in a consult with Priscilla. And at that point, we can walk you through it from there. I feel like, and here's the other thing, right away in your email, you're going to get our brand new branding magazine. That puppy.
Mary worked hard on writing it.
I think it will answer all of your questions that you have, or at least a good chunk of them. And then that follow-up with Priscilla will really help you decide, if you're ready yet. And even if you're not ready yet, it's something to just have in the, you want to plan. You don't want to just think of these things spur of the moment. Even if it's 6 months from now that you're thinking about this, do it and plan it now, so that way you have enough time. So yeah, anything you want to add, Priscilla, to this special announcement?
Yeah, I would say exactly what Mary said. Let's just talk. Like, even if it's not something you're ready for now, let's just talk and see where you're at, where your business is at, and what you might like to create in the future for photos and video. And it always pays to be thinking ahead. Even if you don't know where your business is going to be in 6 months, it's worth it to start spending some time thinking about it. And then I would also say what Mary said about, like, her being able to help you. Like, Mary's time is limited. And time is precious, and so I will be your primary person, but Mary still has the valuable experience of being a business owner. I can honestly say this, I have created video, but I have never paid for an advertisement on Facebook,
yes.
Or anything like that. See, this is why I drank water before. I knew something like that was going to happen. Minimize it, drink water. But Mary has all that experience, so for a lot of the videos that I've created, she has met with my clients afterwards, and she's talked with them about, okay, well, we talk about this beforehand. Why are we creating this video? What kind of leads, what kind of targeted ad do you want to have? And then afterwards, Mary has, like, taken time and chatted with them about how that's actually going to look, how they're going to promote their video.
One of the last videos we did, and I'll share this quick testimonial, was for these glorious extensions that you see here. And what was really cool was having, when you do a video with us, you get to have us added on as an advertiser for you to be able to help you get that initial ad going and do that education with it. So this isn't just, here you go, here's your assets, and then we like wipe our hands clean. We want to make sure that you're getting a nice return of investment on this, or at least learning how you can utilize this video in more ways than one, or photography or anything, truly, honestly. So what was really neat to see about that is once we got her ad moving, she was able to get somebody booked right away within 24 to 48 hours and had already basically paid for her entire that one person paid for everything she spent on the marketing and advertising with us. And that was really cool to hear. And not only that, she had I think 200 or lots of hits on her site, and then even more so, tons of leads to follow up with to book them in for consultations for herself. So if that is something that if you've tried doing branding photography before, and let's say you've done it and maybe you haven't had a great experience with it, or you felt like, oh man, I don't know if I really got a return on that, talk to us. I think that you might have had it done wrong the last time. And not just saying done wrong as far as like the photos. I'm sure the photos are beautiful, but not having an intention behind them and knowing where precisely they're going to go, man, that really will make or break a whole thing for you for your session. And we want to make sure that we have a very specific goal and intention with your photos, and that's where my expertise comes in. I'm a business owner, I get it. So that's what's really helpful about this. So do me a favor. Share this video. I know that we've got a mixture of people here on our audience of all different ages and seasons of life. And if you're watching this and you're like, well, I'm not even a business owner, why is this relevant to me? The fact is you might know somebody who is, or you might like to just support us in sharing the word, because it's really important for us to be able to get out there, and we need your help. So if you're watching this on a social media platform, be sure to share it in your stories. Tag us however you want to do it. Tag a friend if you know that they're a business owner and this might be something up their alley. We would absolutely love your help with that. So thank you so much.
Thanks.